thing on?
Are you gonna introduce?
What are we saying?
Say hello.
Hello, YouTube. Can you hear us? We're riding with the windows down, so I don't know if it's just gonna sound like wind. But anyway, just left Starbucks. I got a little coffee, and I'm going down to Littleton. I want to go to the bookstore, Barnes & Noble. And then I don't know where we're going to go after that. You're starting to get hungry, so...
Yeah, when I think about it, I woke up at like 6 this morning and 8. But then I fell back asleep.
Oh, you didn't eat a bagel?
I did this morning, but it was like 6:30.
No, I'm just saying when I ate one, you didn't eat one.
No.
Oh, that explains it. Yeah, no wonder you're hungry. I was wondering why you were hungry and I wasn't. I can't really talk about the drivers because you kind of had to be there.
Oh, yeah.
Just people not respecting right of way. You know? I don't know. See, that's all I can say about it.
Sometimes you drive and people break the rules and it's annoying.
It's like when you clearly don't have the right of way and then you slowly just ease out and expect me to like stop when it's not, I'm not the one who needs to stop. Sometimes I just keep going. And it's like a game of chicken. And I won that game of chicken.
He does do that, y'all. I don't do that. If I stop even when I have the right of way because I don't want to hit the car, but he likes to get very close. I guess to teach them a lesson, is that the point?
I don't know. It depends on what mood I'm in. Sometimes I'm just cautious and defensive and I'll just be like, okay, do your thing. And if it's really a dangerous situation, then I won't do that. But if you're in a parking lot and someone just decides to roll out, I can keep rolling too.
Yeah,
you know?
It wasn't that dangerous, the situation.
It's a low speed encounter. Of course, you got to be careful because then people get in road rage and they want to like start yelling and stuff like that. But that didn't happen in this case either.
Road rage, you got to be careful.
It's a real thing.
It is.
I guess nobody was really doubting that it was a real thing, were they? Do you get road rage?
Does road rage involve the other person seeing you be mad always? Or can it just be like a...
No. I mean,
don't know.
usually with road rage, you'll try to lash out and make yourself seen. But you could have rage and then just keep it to yourself, I guess.
Okay, this is the closest I get to road rage. If something happens and I'm driving and someone does something dangerous and I pass that person, I will occasionally look to see who the person is as I drive by. But that's about it. I don't like do anything. I don't make any motions or put up any hand signals. I will just drive by and look at them. That's about it. Because I really don't want to like get hurt. I think it's easy to be very bold when you're in a car.
Yeah.
But people can be really scary and do some crazy things. You know, they can follow you and then they can get out of their car and they might have a weapon. So I try not to egg that type of behavior on.
I also try to drive in a way to where I don't end up in these situations.
Yeah.
Like I leave lots of room. I don't tailgate people. I don't usually speed unless everybody on the interstate is going 10 over, then maybe I'll go 10 over.
Yeah.
But on local roads, I tend not to speed. So I try to be a careful driver. But then occasionally somebody will just like do something. Like they see you coming and then they'll just ease out. You know?
But yeah, bad driving, I guess, is kind of a pet peeve of ours. I mean, it should be, right? Driving can be dangerous when you're not paying attention. I'm not saying that, like, I'm perfect and I've never made a mistake while driving, but I try really hard to follow the rules of the road and to be a courteous driver. I don't think everybody feels that way when they drive. Some people get really aggressive and they think they own the road, but anyway, I guess we can change the subject. Oh, my arm. So we decided to come to a Japanese restaurant called Domo for lunch today, and we just got done ordering. We didn't get anything at Barnes & Noble, we just looked around. Matt was looking at some computer geeks, and I wasn't really looking at anything in particular, but we like to go to Barnes & Noble every now and then just to pop in and see what they have. But Amazon usually has better prices, honestly. But this is a pretty cool restaurant. It's like a traditional style Japanese restaurant. I think it's also a museum, so they're if you can see behind me, but there's a lot of Japanese decor around the walls hanging up. Give you all a little 360 of the restaurant. We got some steamed dumplings. I think it's just chicken dumplings. I didn't really read the description.
Shrimp.
Oh, maybe it's shrimp. Yeah, I can't remember. They also had these really cool baskets for your purse, so you don't have to put them on the floor. Thought that was really cool. Let me fix this. There we go. So hot. I'm hungry.
Don't put the whole thing in your mouth.
Yeah, it's a little
That was a big mistake.
hot.
Well, it's one thing, it fills up the entire mouth. But yeah, it was hot inside.
Yeah, little dumpling skins.
It's good though. It's got some other kind of filling. I don't know if that's rice. Hot.
I didn't listen to you. I put it in my mouth
The whole thing.
after you said not to. It's good. It's hot.
Okay, we're gonna have to bring pounds.
Yeah. Here's mine. It's a chicken ramen dish. There's the ramen, and then it comes with 3 side dishes. Here's Matt's. Is that an egg?
Yeah, it's egg.
And it has rice underneath, I think. Yeah.
Egg and rice, and then I got a soup here. Some spices on top.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
They gave me a little bowl to put the ramen in, which is nice. Oh, let's see what this says. I have a little note here. How to eat noodles. At Domo, slurping your noodles is encouraged. In Japan, slurping is considered a compliment to the chef and allows the broth to add flavor to the noodles. Don't try it at home though. Might not be good manners. That's cute.
Why are there so many bikers?
It's turned into a really lazy Saturday, you guys. After we went to that Japanese restaurant, we went to the park for a little bit. We actually stayed there for a good maybe 2.5 hours. And then we came home, and we've just been lounging around ever since. We watched a Netflix movie. I think it was called A Man Most Wanted. It was decent. It was kind of slow. But we got done watching that about 20 minutes ago. I just cleaned up the kitchen because I made dinner tonight. I just kind of threw some stuff together and cooked that. It was just some jasmine rice with some sauteed collard greens and an egg. And we had some leftover steak from when we grilled out, so I put that in there too. But yeah, I just cleaned up the kitchen, and now Matt's outside mowing the grass, and we're just taking it easy right now. Grass looks good, you guys. Now I can walk in it without being afraid. We get snakes in our backyard, y'all. Yes, snakes. They're just little garden snakes or gardener snakes, but still, it's enough to scare you. They never like bit us or anything, but occasionally we'll walk through the grass and they'll like move out of the way and slither off. It's not exactly the best thing to see when you're trying to just walk through your grass, get to the other side. But I thought I would come out here and take a peek at the garden. It's like there's a few strawberries coming up. And I think the tomatoes have little flowers on them, if you can see that. So that means that soon we should have some tomatoes. Let's go around the front and see how Matt's doing. Looks good. Was it pretty thick to go through?
Yeah, it was pretty tall. Well, the backyard was taller. Anywhere within the shade, that part wasn't very long right there.
Yeah.
I don't know why that. It's the little dry spot.
It's because it's not in the shade of the tree.
I saw that snake.
Did you? I was just talking about a snake. In the front yard or the backyard?
It was probably about that long.
Yeah.
and it was kind of thick.
In the backyard?
Yeah. It ran out of the grass when I was mowing. The new mower does a much more even job on the grass.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't leave as many little things sticking out randomly.
We got a new mower back in March or April. So we like this one a lot better. It's self-propelled, so it's easier to cut the grass. The birds have arrived. They always do after we cut the grass.